I want to show how to use the new strategy that I released on the video last week, the one and done strategy. I'm going to show trade examples. I did use that in forward testing today to take a short on NQ and ES, and I'll show you kind of how that went. So part of the rule is to not take a trade before 9:30. Okay. Now before 9:30, I'm marking out the initial condition. This is the consolidation that I found on both ES and NQ. So I marked that out with, and I have another video on how to mark out this Feigenbaum fib. So what you expect with Feigenbaum fibs is that there's manipulation up and then down. As you can see, today we did not take the down, but I don't expect that to hold forever. Possibly tomorrow can take this. But anyway, you can anticipate that the down can be taken. So, but for the strategy, the rule is that if we open near or above the bottom of zone 2, then we short here at the top of zone 2. And ES did that today. And let's show you. Okay, so before market, I was seeing this happen, and I did see that this liquidity was being taken. Okay, and I saw that this one was not yet taken on NQ. So I anticipated a little bit more of a push higher. So before open, I was not looking to short here. I did anticipate that my short would come in here at 5631. So let's carry on until open. Okay, at market, so right before market open, and I marked out market open 9:30 here. So before market open, we're already in the middle of zone 2, and NQ is hovering under zone 2. So I actually did take NQ short here at the bottom of zone 2, and ES I took a short here. Okay, so ES, it went against me. So again, this strategy has kind of wide stop losses, so you got to play according to that. So you play small. I took, I think just 2 contracts, ES short here, and my stop loss is going to be zone 3. And it wasn't looking great to begin with. The NQ, it did hit and allowed me to take profit quite nicely and fast, but ES hovered up here. So your take profits are here at the bottom of zone 2 and at the top of zone 1. Let me show you that one. If you're doing this bottom of zone 2 or the top of zone 2 entry. And now for NQ, the stop loss would be tighter, would be the top of zone 2, and then your take profit would be the top of zone 1, and your other take profit would be the bottom of zone 1, and alternatively, or optionally, you can have initial condition. So you see all of those met, which is awesome. But I was trading cautiously. So I took small. I actually took, I think, 1 profit here and then 1 profit here, and then I was done. I did not wait for the initial condition. So let's see. This ES took a while to play out, but it eventually did. So this was scary, right? This was the top of the day, 563750. And it stayed as support on the top of zone 2. And NQ actually had multiple entries. You can see that over here. But I'm kind of concentrating on ES because that was the one that was a little hairy for me. And then eventually, here we go. It did dip down, got close. You could have taken a reentry if you wanted to, but it's actually not a reentry. So part of the rules is if you do take a profit, you could set up for reentry if you want. But again, this is the one and done strategy. So the main goal is to have one trade and be done. I did take NQ, I think twice. So as you can see, it bounced between 2, 1, and the initial condition multiple times. So that one played out way nicer, right? ES eventually took profit. It came close to zone 1 and it did not take profit there. I ended up cutting for green around 5625. And then at that point, my bias changed and I wanted to follow my bias and I took longs for the rest of the day. So let's just see that. So it came back up. I did change my stop loss to be green. So once I took one profit here, I changed the rest to be a green stop loss, and it did not hit my stop loss until I got out willingly. There you go. Touchdown one. And I don't believe I held it that long. I did get out somewhere else. Actually, you know what? I took my profit and I wanted lower profit, and then it didn't get there, and I got out here. It eventually did hit the initial condition one time today. Um, and then this was getting me cautious once NQ started getting above zone two. I did feel like today is just going to be staying as a bullish bias day. So I ended taking my shorts, which did give me profit. So the one and done, did hold true, but I needed to take more trades today because I got to finish an eval within the next 2 days. So I ended up taking longs, and let's just see kind of how that played out. So with longs, you tend to find good entries on bullish bias days. You can find good entries at the initial condition. As you can see, that was the bottom of NQ. If you get lucky enough, you can get it down at -1, but today just didn't do that. I feel like tomorrow it is saving this liquidity for tomorrow. So that's about it. And that's an example of how I used the new strategy to trade ES and NQ short at the open. Let me know if you have any questions.